Hello and welcome. We are starting 75 minutes later than usual today. I recognize this. But I have a fantastic reason why I'm starting so late today. But before we get into any of that, congratulations to Astro for being first today. Good luck next time, everybody. I had an activity. I had an activity today that I simply could not pass up on. Did I know about this activity when I made the schedule earlier this week? No, I did not know about this. This is an activity that formed partway through the week, and I had to do it. I simply had to do it. Do you want to know what the activity was? I will tell you what the activity was. Alright, ready? I was touching so much grass. I touched every single blade of grass that I could get my filthy little hands on. Now, there's a good reason that I say that my hands were filthy, and that is because I was out playing golf until it was good. It was very good. So I had a twilight round of golf today. Now, to those of you who do not know what a twilight round of golf is, that just means that you are starting the round of golf so late in the day that you're not going to finish it. You just aren't going to get all the way through the round of golf. And whatever you don't finish before it gets dark and you can't see, too bad. You're just not gonna finish the course. Oh, hello, Ivy. How are you doing today? I'm just telling people about how I was touching so much grass today. I hope you guys are proud of me. I'm a grass toucher. But honestly, easily the most fun that I've had playing golf, maybe ever. Now, I am a little worn out. Not gonna lie. Because I just played 3.5 hours of golf, came home, got ready, immediately started up here. So I am a little bit tired. I'm not prepared to use my brain tonight in an EVE Online. That is too much responsibility. I'm sorry, but that's a little too much to ask of me. So we are pivoting. We are changing plans. We are, instead of EVE Online, just gonna switch to some ship graveyard. We're gonna swing our hammer. We're gonna break some bolts, and we're gonna tear down ships. No thought required. Easy peasy. Let's wind down for the day. I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys some stuff as I'm swinging my hammer and knocking stuff down. And I am gonna be eating just a light ramen during this. But don't worry, I will mute my mic whenever I have to actually do that, because I don't want you guys hearing that. I am a person who does not like food eating noises. You chew with your mouth open, I've got a problem with you. It's like nails on a chalkboard. To me, it's just awful. I cannot do it. I know that some people can't help themselves, and that's just how they eat. But just know that I don't like you. Even if we're really cool about everything else, there is a part of me that is not gonna like you because of that. I'm sorry that it has to come to this, but it is. I am simply one of those people that does not do well with that. So I will not subject you guys to my doing that, because I don't like it. I don't like to do it. I don't want to do that to you guys. Try my napkins. Hold on. Here. Very light spillage. Nothing serious, just a couple drops. Okie dokie, all clean, good enough. So we're gonna just take it easy tonight. Tear down the ship. It's gonna be very relaxing, and maybe I'll do about 3 hours. 3 hours or so. It was a late start tonight. I can't really do late night stuff too well, so it's a little bit shorter stream, but not like only 2 hours or anything. I'm sure I can manage 3 hours of this. Actually, that makes it seem like I'm trying way harder than I am. 3 hours should be very doable. Okie dokie. Bing bang boom. Let's go knock down some ships. And there we go. The single player. Discontinue. I don't remember where we are, but I'm just gonna if the stink bug flies into my ramen tonight, I'm gonna be a little upset. Not gonna lie, that would upset me. Now I'm pretty sure that the game crashed the last time we were playing this, which is kind of annoying. I don't remember exactly what we... Did we start up a new ship? I'm thinking that we started up a new ship. Oh, hello, Axis. How are you doing today? No, that's not a new ship. We just... We didn't do any of this. Do I feel like picking all this stuff up? Not really. I'm just gonna ignore it. We'll go auto sort at the drop off. Then we will move on. New ship. Bing bang boom. I'm still working towards the large ship for you guys. Because to those of you who do not remember, one of my 200 follower punishment wheel spins was I have to do a large ship in one sitting on stream for you guys. I don't have the in-game money necessary to do that yet. I'm working up towards it though. Very slowly. Should be grinding in Warframe. Fantastic. I just got done playing 3.5 hours of golf, so I need something that does not require my brain right now. That is what I require. So I'm just gonna swing my hammer and knock stuff down, and it's gonna be awesome. What are you grinding for specifically, Axis? You working towards some blueprints, maybe? I use. Yeah, let's go ahead and scrap that. I claimed all of those. We're good. Oh, things post old piece. I'm playing catch up on the storyline. Next up for me, Prelude to War? Was that the name of the thing I have to do next? Shit, how much does that cost? $250. I can afford $250. Okay. And for once, I will not be playing on Steel Path because the bosses have just... The bosses could have too much health on Steel Path? Really? Save game. I don't want the game to crash on me again. Been there, done that. But I will go ahead and pop open some musics. You guys have anything you would like to hear? Go ahead. I've got Moobot up and running. Just close that. I'll pick something over here until someone else requests something. Ba-ba-ba. Play, damn you. Okay. We're good. Okay. Now, like most other ships that I do in this game, I am not going to particularly focus on things I do not care about, which means we're not trying to maximize ships right now. Okay, this is going to be a messy ship. I can already tell. I mean, it's not going to be too bad, but it's not nice and clean either. Let's see. 6. Alright. Like normal, we're gonna start top down, pick up all the little bitlets that we can. And let's see if we can find the thing. If you don't know what the thing is, don't worry about it. We'll find it. I can't tell you what it is because I don't remember what it is for this ship, but just know that there absolutely is a thing. I've got to remap my model toggles. They cannot be on my number keys. Another time, though. We're going to do that another time. Prelude to War and Apostasy Prologue is literally just cutscenes, and then you can fight the Robalist, letting you unlock arbitrations and the steel path. That's what I need. I need arbitrations and the steel path. Once I do that, I can be a cool Warframe kid. Until then, I am Warframe baby, unfortunately. Grab him? Yes, that's right. I need all this stuff on the floor. Don't ask me what I need it for. Just know that it's necessary for me to have this. Actually, I have $500 to play with. Let's go do a quick upgrade real quick. A pro tip on how to do Steel Path. Do not play the Steel Path for quite a while after unlocking it. What? You're recommending I don't just jump straight into it blind like I do literally everything else? Okay. I mean, I assume that there's a reason that you're recommending I do this. And as far as Warframe stuff, you do know what you're talking about. So, okay. I need blueprints. Can you give me something useful? $280. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Saw's pretty useful. But honestly, the crate and the gloves are kind of important too. Great gloves. Okay. Now let's go gamble and see. Can I do both of those? Do I have all of the materials necessary? I'm pretty sure that I do. Hello, my good sir. I require upgrades. Nice. Nice. Okay. I can actually do one more. Sorry, I don't want to talk to you again. I need to come over here. Let's see. Got money enough for one more upgrade. Nope, those are out. Those would be really useful, but Rain. 1800. That's 1800's gonna hurt a little bit, but getting the magnet is very worthwhile, especially when it comes to later stuff. Actually, I should probably just grind to the magnet, and then I can do other stuff more easily. 300 bucks. Ouch. 300 hurts my wallet a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's a decent chunk of change right there. Not only that, I don't even have all the resources needed for it. Okay. Goodbye. I run off into the night. Though it's more daytime now. Don't worry about such things. Don't call me out on such things. It's not very nice of you. And bonk. Wait, let me be Spider-Man, please. Spooter. Spooderman. No, damn. Spooter. Spooderman. Yes. got that top layer done, so now we can just start working our way down one layer at a time. And yes, I'm absolutely working towards a gigantic cascade that is going to make my computer chug like crazy, but that won't stop me. I'm going to keep doing this for you guys, and I'm going to keep pushing my computer until it hopefully doesn't crash, but, you know, I'll keep doing that. I appreciate how open this ship is. This ship being open means that I don't have to do as much stuff. Oh, hello? Hello, future wife. How are you doing? And bro. Hello. How are you doing today? We started a little bit late today. But there was a good reason I started late. It wasn't just because I, you know, fell asleep or anything. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing well. I played what is known as a twilight round of golf today, where we kept playing until it got too dark. I mean, we literally could not see anymore. There was not enough light to keep going. Tell you about it? Of course I'll tell you about it. Alright, so I am an enjoyer of playing golf. It is a hobby that I picked up with friends during COVID, and we still play together even though we don't work at the same place anymore. Now, in case there's anyone who doesn't know too much about golf, your standard round of golf is 18 holes. Excuse me. Is 18 holes, and normally that takes about 4 hours to finish. Maybe a little bit more, depending on how things are going, but today we did something that is known as a twilight round of golf. We teed off at 2 p.m., 2 in the afternoon, and the sun set around 5 p.m. There was a 0% chance that we were able to fully complete the 18 holes, which is okay, because they gave us a really nice discount on the round that we played, because they knew we weren't going to finish. And we were actually able to speed through 14 and a half out of the 18 holes before we couldn't see what we were doing anymore, and we just had to pack it in. Like, the last hole that I teed off on, I hit the ball. It sounded beautiful, but I immediately lost it because it was just too dark to see. And because it felt good, but I couldn't see it, we just drove down the fairway to see if we could find it. I hit it beautifully. At least 270 yards right down the middle. It felt fantastic. I mean, we couldn't finish the hole because it was too dark to see, but easily the most fun that I've ever had playing golf. Not even close. Have I played better golf than I did today? Yes, absolutely. But today was the most enjoyable round of golf ever. Would I do that again if given the opportunity? Yes, in a heartbeat. I would do that instantly. And that is why I was late. Because I had the opportunity to go out and do something I've never done before with some real life friends, and I grabbed it, and it was absolutely worth it. But I do not have the brain necessary to handle EVE Online tonight as originally planned, so I'm just gonna be tearing down ships right now. I swing the hammer and I move, and that's about the extent of what I can handle. Sounds so cool. It was so much fun. If you ever get the opportunity, I would recommend taking it. How you doing, future wife? I think it's been so cinematic too. Yes, it absolutely was. Playing golf while the sun is setting, very cool. Oop. I'm not on top of the craneable element. Get out of here. Don't tell me what I can do. I'm trying to tear down the ship super efficiently, game. What do you mean? I've been good. I missed your streams already. I might have delayed responses. My brain is. I am not so tired and exhausted that I cannot stream, but just expect a light delay sometimes. I'm glad that you're doing well. I was able to fire up stream today. It just was a slight delay on the start. Nothing too bad though. Will I be able to stream 4 hours tonight? Unlikely. I'm shooting for 3 hours, which would be just after my end time by a little bit. I hope you're okay though. I'm doing great. I feel great right now. I'm just a little bit tired, but nothing too serious. I played some horror Roblox and then lurked with Kibas. I think Kiba and Shira are doing the Elden Ring right now. How was that? Did not have a chance to check in on that one today. Oh, thank you very much for the hydrate and stretch. I also have a bowl of ramen here that I have to work through. Because, I left my house at, like, 1:45, and I did not really have a chance to eat while I was out. So, I will be working through that on stream. But worry not, I will mute myself so that you guys don't have to hear any of that. Speaking of which, actually. Okay, that's a spicy one. I grabbed the spicy one. Oh boy. I've got a little bit to drink here, so I should be okay, but I like that you could actually see my little model here. Kinda. Did I exaggerate it ever so slightly? Yes. I did exaggerate my movements ever so slightly so the model could pick it up. It was cute. It was good. Raided in, we chatted a bit. Now I'm lurking over here and making my Roblox taxi level again. What is a Roblox taxi level? I'm not particularly informed on Roblox, so I'm not sure what you're telling me. And we just wander over here. And this one's gonna take a little bit of effort, but for... Delicious. Okay. Great. Okay, still 2 hammer hits per panel over here, so that's not too bad. I really don't want to have to deal with multiple hammer hits later down the line on the bigger ships. That would just not be fun to deal with. Luckily, that can be remedied by just grinding. Can be remedied by just grinding out a little bit. We'll just get some money. We'll just pick up some goodies, and we're gonna be good to go. Okay. Was it necessary to break this entire thing? No, absolutely not. But I sure felt like doing it, so I went ahead and did it. Bing, bing, boom. Oh, the other side? Okay. I can go to the... I can go to the other side, right? I can handle that. 1, 2. Okay. Now, just the corners of the room. Alright. What is blocking this? It's blocking me from picking... It being tied to the ground still. Unacceptable. How dare it? How dare it be stuck to... No, I turned off the valve. We should not have to worry about exploding. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Something's... It's just a taxi game where you hire people, drive and try and get better cars and clients. I was maxed there pretty much, but new stuff started coming in and I didn't have the time to play recently. Oh, it's kind of a simulator game. I'm definitely an enjoyer of simulator games. I'm with you on that one, for sure. Okay. What is the problem? Oh. Broke the wrong thing earlier. Okay. No big deal. I can cut the right thing. That's actually not too bad. I thought there was going to be so much more. I thought there was going to be so much more in the way. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That boss was much easier on not Steel Path. To explain, Steel Path amplifies a modifier to the enemies, plus 100 enemy level, plus 100%, 150% enemy health, shields, and armor. The rewards that they give for Steel Path better be worth it to put me through all that access. I mean, I'm gonna find out soon. I think I'm close to unlocking Steel Path. I think. It's my orange cat, Irel, is watching you again with me. Oh, hello, future wives. You know, is it okay if I call you wifey like they do on your streams? Is that okay, or do you prefer future wife? I can work with either. Oh, come on now. And... through the window? Perfect. Absolutely stunning. Wifey is perfect. Oh, hello, wifey's cat. There we go. Got to get a little bit of movement in there. Keep the cat's attention. That's right. Are you trying to enter predator mode? Trying to scope out your prey? I'm right here. Boom, boom, boom. Won't be able to catch me though. I'm too quick. I love simulator games. Yes. Simulator games are so much fun. This game, absolutely a simulator game. Just tear apart the ship, collect your money, make some upgrades, do it on a bigger ship. Oh, how unfortunate. I'm just gonna let the game run real quick. I'm gonna have a little bit more ramen. 1 second. Okie dokie. There we go. So, I'm going to talk ever so lightly about the round of golf that I had today because, it's relevant and I got something to talk about. So I will be a little bit careful about what I say because I don't want anyone being able to identify the round of the course that I played on. I don't want to end up doxing myself or anything. But it was a really, really nice golf course. Normally this golf course is one where they do have a membership at this course, but it is also available to the public. And because it is right around the end of the year, they do not have anything that prevents people from going out there and doing stuff. I don't actually know that much about the golf course, but it's a fantastic course. Is it a difficult golf course? Hell yes. Very difficult golf course. But my friend and I went out there and we did what is known as a scramble in golf. If you are unfamiliar, I will tell you what that means. It means that both of us shoot from the same spot, and whoever has the better shot, we use theirs, and then we both shoot from that spot. Rinse and repeat through the rest of the round. Which definitely means that we can make it a little bit advantageous to us in case one of us has a bad shot. Which, did that happen? Many times today. But that's okay. Because, welcome back from ad jail, everyone. Because if you're going out there and you're doing a golf scramble, you're probably not too worried about the score. You're probably just going out there to have fun with your friends, which I absolutely did. It was fantastic. Let's just break this down a little bit. Nothing too serious. Okay. Now, I can hit the craneable element. This is the perfect opportunity to have some more ramen. Okay, beautiful. Ramen is fairly spicy, I'm not gonna lie. But I really like the spicy flavor. Even though it is causing me to have the head sweats a little bit. Not gonna lie about that, it's absolutely happening, but it is the price for having something delicious. So, now that we have taken care of the big part of the ship, we can just focus on a very nice, clean cascade. This one's going to take a little bit of effort to do, though. So not only is there... Is this the bottom level of the ship, or is there one below us? This was bottom level. Okay. Stinkbug, what are you doing crawling on me? I'm out here trying to entertain the people, and you are... just sitting on my shoulder. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look at that. The head sweats? Yes. But it's so worth it to have a good bowl of ramen. One sec. Okay. Congratulations, you found the car. Cool lagoons form as coral reefs grow upwards while the islands that the reefs surround subside until eventually only the reefs remain above sea level. Unlike the lagoons that form shoreward off fringing reefs, atoll lagoons often contain some deep portions. It may take as long as 300,000 years for an atoll formation to occur. Holy moly, 300,000 years? I don't think I'm going to be around to see the next formation of those. I'm sorry. That's a little bit long. No, see, every one of the ships in this game has something hidden somewhere inside of it. Like that. And you gotta find the goodie. Because not only do you get to read an interesting little ship-related factoid, you also get a nice achievement in the game for collecting all the collectibles. Let's see. I just need to pick up all of the goodies that are in the ship. Because once we pick up all the goodies, then we can move on to Phase 2. Aw, this is annoying. Luckily, it's on the lower level, so it's not that annoying. I can work with this. This would not be a big issue for me. Wifey, you mentioned that you are a ramen enjoyer. Yes? What is your go-to flavor of ramen? Oh, hello, Leia. How are you doing today? We are not using our brains at all. We are just slowly tearing down a very nice ship. We're gonna make a fantastic cascade out of it. It's gonna be beautiful. How are you doing today? Gonna lurk and fall asleep, but I'm doing good. Of course, feel free to lurk and fall asleep. That's what we do around here. It is a comfortable environment for such. How are you? I'm doing very well. I had a nice round of golf right before stream. Hence the reason that I was a wee bit late, but it was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with my friend. I got to go outside and touch all of the grass I could get my hands on. It was fantastic. And now we're here. So it's a really good day so far. My go-to is always duck or carbonara Baltic. Got the good flavors of ramen. I don't have anything interesting like that. I think the one that I'm having right now is spicy shoyu, which is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but ramen is one of those interesting things where I try not to have ramen too often, like once a week, maybe. Ramen is always good? Yes. Ramen is always good, but there's absolutely too much of a good thing when it comes to ramen. So I do try and limit it. Because I'm probably better off not eating ramen that often. Even though it's delicious. Okay. We can now begin preparations for the cascade. It's going to take a little bit of effort, but that's never stopped it before. Like, the ramen that I get is always just... You know what a good sign of is when you get a ramen packet? Does it have the dehydrated vegetables to make the soup base? One, and does it have a dry seasoning packet or a liquid seasoning packet? This is the determining factor, in my opinion, on the quality of ramen that you're gonna get. Now, unfortunately, the spicy shoyu that I have right now has has the dehydrated vegetables flavoring packet, yes, but it has the seasoning packet. It does not have the liquid seasoning packet. That would put it up over the top for me. Absolutely. Hello, Dapper. How are you doing today? We are shipbreaking. Guys, and that damn phone vibrate. You love it. You love messing around and making me think that my phone is vibrating. I see you have your jokes. Keep up the good work. All three is the best ever. My God, you were so right, wifey. I absolutely agree with you. But once you start getting into the instant ramen that has the dehydrated vegetable base and the liquid seasoning and the powder seasoning, then it starts to get up there in terms of cash money for purchasing. We are taking song requests right now. Moobot, please do not lie to the people. I got you, Access. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Done. Moobot is running. Beautiful. Okay. How goes the day? I am on vacation for 8 days. Ooh, very nice. It has been a long time since I had a legitimate vacation. The day is going very well for me. I got to have a nice quiet morning. I got to go play a twilight round of golf with my friend this afternoon. We actually played golf until the sun set and we could not see what we were doing anymore. It was amazing. So much fun. We're good over here. And then I came home, got ready, and I'm streaming. So it's been a pretty solid day. How was your vacation going so far, Dapper? I mean, you mentioned it's only day one, but still. Speaking of the ramen, 1 second. And see that my microphone is unmuted, but I don't know how long I was unmuted for. I'm really hoping that it just unmuted when I bumped into it just now and you weren't listening to me eating ramen for the past moment or so. Oh well. Just now? Okay, thank you, wifey. Okay then. Ramen is complete. I can now focus on what I'm doing. I love Silvaguna. I have to assume, Axis, that you're talking about the person who's doing this song right now. Okay, I woke up super early today. Are you a super early morning person too, Dapper? Welcome to the club. For me, sleeping in would be 7 a.m. This is a ridiculous thing to say. I realize this. Let's see. the person singing is Donkey Kong. They had enough sound bites of Donkey Kong to make him sing like this. So, solid. Hell to the no. You woke up 4 hours early? Oh, maybe it's the old I'm sleeping in an unfamiliar location so I can't sleep properly thing. I could see this. I could see this being the case. I am too. It's 2 a.m. right now? What? 2 a.m. only exists when I wake up in the middle of the night, for, like, to go use the restroom. Otherwise, after 10 p.m. and before 4:30 a.m. just does not exist to me. I don't know what happens during that time. It's been a very long time since It's been a very long time, honestly, since I even stayed awake till midnight. I'm just not built for that. It's 2 a.m. right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. is. Do you sleep? Do you sleep from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. or? Yeah, sure. I mean, some people have sleep patterns that are definitely not outside the normal sleeping patterns, which, you know, if you found something that works for you, please go ahead and do it. Wake up. I'm awake from 9 p.m. until noon. Oh, I got you. I got you. I don't think I could ever handle that. That is simply too much for me. Honestly, sometimes when I'm on stream, even when it's like 7:30 or maybe 8 p.m., it feels like I'm kind of dozing off just a little bit. Not so much that I'd actually fall asleep, but if it ever seems like I'm a little bit too quiet in a collab or on a stream or something, it's probably because I'm just tired. It's just how it is. I do like doing this, and I, for the most part, am fine streaming from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. But every once in a while, I just get a little bit tired. It's 8:06 p.m. right now. Oh, you got up early then. I understand what you're saying now. What's it like to be awake at 4 hours early? I think if I were to wake up 4 hours early, it would be like at 1 a.m. Which does happen every once in a while. Honestly, there are times even when I fall asleep at like 8:30 p.m. It does happen. This is definitely something that happens. Not too often, no. It's usually just when I don't sleep properly for a little bit of time. Which I work very hard to make sure that my sleep schedule is consistent. But every once in a while, it does catch up with me. And on those nights, I just have to go to sleep early. Sucks. I could not get back to bed. I'm sorry to hear that. To answer your question about having enough sound clips, there's a character that speaks 2 entire sentences, and that was made to read the entire Bible. Damn. That's impressive. I got your access. Hold on. Let's see. Copy. And there we go. No, I like that they can do that kind of stuff with like analyzing very short sound bites of people's voices. Now, that assuming it's used responsibly. If it's used irresponsibly, that's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, and AI was not used. Okay, gotcha. Beautiful. B. I need to break you and you. Go back to you. You. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Pop. 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 And oh, that's not gonna break. That's an actual divider that's used to break up parts of the ship into several sections. I can't break that. I could remove it with the crane if I put in a little bit of effort, but I can't break it. Which, okay, no big deal. We'll just go ahead and bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. The 1, 2. One, two. We're going to take out the entire level on this side. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, the game is conspiring against me a little bit, and I'll tell you how it's conspiring against me. It will not allow me to cascade the entire length of this. So from here all the way back to here-ish, I am unable to drop every single element inside of there at once. And there's a very good answer. There's a very good reason for that. I can certainly cascade from here over to here. Very doable. However, this section to here, all of this, this has to be its own separate cascade, unfortunately. And it's because these stupid dividers, these dumb dividers, prevent me from breaking all of this apart by making it separate sections of the ship. It's not a big deal. It's okay. But I still like to have a gigantic... Oh, hell. No? I know. What are you gonna do? That's just how the game engine works. So we'll do the best that we can with what they gave me. Tearing down the ship. Nothing going on and tearing it down. And jump one level below. I've really got to update up. Wait, hold on. There we go. I've really got to do an upgrade on this little porch thing. This is kind of slow, which makes sense. I'm really kind of speed running these ships a little bit just to make sure that I get to the large ships so I can do the big stream for you guys. It's on the list. I have not forgotten about it. Don't you worry. I wrote it down and everything. Honestly, the threads feature of Discord, not at all sponsored by the way, the threads feature of Discord is pretty useful. Specifically because I was able to make a topic which was discussing what do you guys want to see from the... Oh, I gotta break the wall first? Okay. I can break the wall. This is a very doable thing. And part of the ceiling. Well, when in Rome. Where was I? Oh, yes, of course. So, after the 200 follower punishment stream, I put together a centralized place in the Discord where you guys could discuss what it is you want to see me do. Now, that was mostly just in relation to what games I should stream, what what emotes I should get, you know, basic stuff like that. But it allowed for a singular spot where everyone could see everyone's comments, and a discussion could be had. And we've got pretty much everything sorted out from that. There are a few redeems that you guys could request. But that's entirely up to you guys. I just made a... I just made a spot where you guys could go ahead and discuss these things. Because it's up to you what you guys want me to do. I am simply giving you a coupon to redeem these kind of things. Not yet, still. Okay. There we go. How was Christmas for you? Thank you for asking. Christmas was very quiet. I did not have to travel for Christmas this year, which was nice. But by which I mean, family was close enough that I didn't have to go somewhere to meet them. I could just, honestly, yeah, they're very close by, so I just pop in whenever, which is cool. So, family got together, got to have a. We don't normally do like holiday dinners. We usually do holiday lunches, which definitely works out for me because I'm a person who goes to sleep fairly early, and so do most other people in my family. So, holiday lunch, yes. Go to sleep early, even better. Now we're talking. There we go, Crane. Take care of this. Good riddance. Get the hell out of here. Oh, there's a few bits and pieces stuck in there. Okay. We did have a nice ham that was put together for us to have, and it's the kind of ham where they slice it up at the store for you at the meat counter. So we got a nice 6-pound ham, fully sliced. Just pull off a piece and eat it whenever. It's all good to go. So easy. How was your Christmas, wifey? In a Discord for a Warframe content creator, there's a thread for general called Furry Channel 2 State Approved. And then one day Steel Path was added onto the end of that. So it was a place for furries to talk about that and Steel Path? Okay, sure, yeah. I mean, they designated a spot for them. I see no issue. Slowly tearing down the ship, one little bit at a time. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go ahead and... Spider-Man. We're going to have to go ahead and... We got to take out this divider. This divider is absolutely blocking the progress that we can make in this game. Which, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm just streaming, having fun with some of my friends and viewers. Thank you, Axis. Oh, wrong thing. I need the blowtorch. There we go. So, the annoying thing about these dividers is they always have one element, two elements. Usually there's one over here too. And then you gotta repeat that down here on the bottom. One element, two, three. Now it is gonna interrupt my beautiful cascade plan ever so slightly that I will not be able to crane this out of here. I will not be able to crane this out of here too easily, simply because that's unfortunately just the way the mechanics of the game work. I'll show you when we get there. Also for Christmas, I got a physical version of an album I really like, except I cannot play it here because every song is over 7 minutes, except the one that isn't really meant to be played alone. Oh. So how much longer over the 7 minutes are they? Because if there's a lot of people out there who have 8-minute songs, okay, I can go ahead and bump it up. 8 minutes is still pretty reasonable for a song. One of them is 30 seconds over. Okay. I mean, if there's interest in having longer songs on, I'm okay with that. 7 minutes just seemed like a good way to make sure that more people had a chance to have their song added to the queue. The rest of them are 9 minutes long. That's a tough sell. That's honestly a bit of a tough sell. See, this seam right here is not connected to anything. But even though it's not connected to anything, you still have to go ahead and melt it. Because it will say, please destroy all connectors before you try to crane this thing out of the ship. It doesn't matter that it's not connected to anything. The seam is intact. Go ahead and tear it down. Which, okay, I'll go ahead and tear it down. It doesn't really make sense to me, but yeah, game says... Game says to do it, so I will obey. And... Excellent. Alright, just a few more of those, and then we can move on to trying to crane this out. I think the walls here and here are going to be in the way of that, though. Most unfortunate. Beautiful. Tear it down. Leave no thing unturned. No, leave no thing unturned. What lazy lyrics. Who came up with such lyrics? Make sure that they go back to lyricist school. Lyricist school? I don't think there's such a thing as lyricist school. That doesn't seem quite right. But okay, maybe it does exist. Oz. Is that one of the ones that's just a little bit too long? Let's see. And... Come on now, blowtorch. Don't be difficult with me. I'm just trying to cut this big, beautiful piece of metal up a little bit. And the 30-second one over. Okay. I am curious about that since you said it's from an album you like. Okay. Hold on, I got this. Grab, slap in. I can force it to work. Ha 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 ha. Yep. Damn walls are in the way. The crane will not work like this. It's most unfortunate, but... Oh no. That thing's trying to interrupt my cascade. Unacceptable. How dare it. I saw that. You want me to tear down a big chunk of this wall when I'm supposed to be making a big, beautiful cascade? I can think outside of the box on this one. I can think outside of the box and be more clever than what this game wants me to do. You won't stop me, game. I won't play your game. So, what I'm gonna do instead is just ignore it. I'm gonna ignore what the game wants me to do. Is this a wise move? No, definitely not. But when has that ever stopped me from doing anything in a game? I don't think it has, honestly. Now the big thing, actually, was there something over here that I have to be careful of? There absolutely is. Alright, what's in it? Some high alloy steel, some copper, bit of wood, and kerosene. Now the wood is definitely useful for this first contract. High alloy steel, very useful over here, but I think we can get that from other parts of the ship as well. And iron and aluminum, that must be on one of the other breakables, or the other bits on the ship, which I will find it. It shall not escape from me. 1, 2, 2. Break it down. 1, 2, 3. Have a good time. Sweet. Okay. We still have to break up a bit of the roof. And... excuse me, sir. Please get out of the way. I am trying to break open the roof on this thing. Am I trying to raise the roof? No, I'm trying to break the roof. Because once I break the roof, I know that I can go ahead and... what was the wording for it? I can go ahead and crane this out. Yes, that's so simple. And swoosh. Does it make sense to try and keep doing what's the words? This is not a simple word that I'm blanking on. Does it make sense to keep trying to do trick shots here? Nope. But trick shots are what are holding us together. It is the very fabric of the universe. Trick shots. Do you not believe the words that I'm saying? Do you think that I am once again speaking nonsense? Well, the good thing is that I am speaking nonsense. I just don't have something prepared off the top of my head to back it up. And you know why that is? Because because I want to work on my, how does one say, my improv. I would love to be a little bit better at improv, just so that I could come up with even funnier nonsense right off the top of my head on stream for you guys. There we go. Scroll wheel. I will activate this scroll wheel, and then I don't have to worry about pushing the buttons, which affects my model. We're so smart over here. It's crazy. You too. Let's see. The great thing about me having the album physically, my PC doesn't have a disc reader. Now, should I play Celeste or Tetris? I think you should play Tetris until you die and then switch to Celeste. That is my answer to your question. Oh, hello, wifey. Whoa, what's up? Did something happen? Did something happen while I wasn't fully paying attention? That happens a lot, though. Just go ahead and let me know what I missed out on. We are so smart. Yes. We are so incredibly smart. those out there who say that we are not smart, now we're the smart ones. We have the big brain. They're just jealous of us. Okay, there we go. I was worried that I lost capture on the model for a second, but I think we're okay. I just have to keep remembering that my Android does not track it very well. So the results are only ever going to be so good. Honestly, it's doing a good enough job right now for this model. Because this model, while adorable, is admittedly a little bit stiff in some parts. It's just a little teeny tiny model. It only has so much that it can do, unfortunately. Which, I get it. It makes sense. Right. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's cute. I agree, wifey. It absolutely is cute. Look at this. Wait, however cute it may be, though, it is a small model. It only has so much rigging applied to it. Even if I were to set up V-Bridger and get an iPhone, it would still be limited. But that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to have a super duper model at the moment. This is merely dipping my toes into the water, as it were, to find out if I like having a model. I mean, it was entirely possible that I got this model, I set everything up, I used it for a bit, and decided, nah, PNG is fine. However, I'm enjoying the extra bits that this model can do. I mean, again, it's limited, but I knew that going in. I'm not complaining about what it can and can't do right now. Break down the ship. Make all the money. Doo-doo-boo-bum. There we go. Okay. Now, after this ship, we may have to pivot a little bit on how we approach this game, because I very much want the giant magnet. I think the giant magnet will make a load of difference to what we can do in the game. And if we were to examine over here, hello, good sir. What offerings do you have for me? Crane. I just upgraded my crane to level 2. More accurately, I bought the blueprint that lets me upgrade it to level 2. I still don't have all the money and the resources necessary to do that. Hardly the issue, though, because crane upgrade 3, 1,800 monies. That's not easy to come by in early game, because ships are expensive, upgrades are expensive, and to top it up, in case you're not familiar, okay, what was the third thing? Ships, upgrades, and nope, I don't remember. I guess if I can't remember it, it probably wasn't that important, right? I tell myself, because I really hope that I'm not missing out on something important. That would be a bit of an issue. But it's also one of those, I don't remember what I don't remember. And what are you supposed to do in that situation? You usually have to trust your gut and hope that it remembers eventually. And for the most part, that's what I do. I generally find that when I stop thinking about something for a while, that's when the creativity the brain starts to flow a little bit better. Is that a difficult thing to do? Yes. It definitely is a difficult thing to do. Because have you ever actually just tried doing nothing? And I don't mean like playing on your phone or watching TV or anything that offers any form of stimulation. That is not at all what I'm saying. Have you ever just sat still and just done nothing? Even for 5 minutes. You can breathe. You can blink. Otherwise, just wait out the time. It's been a while since I did a proper disconnect from all my electronics. I'd probably benefit from doing that more often. I'm not gonna lie. Question? What's up, wifey? What is a kidnapper's favorite shoe? Kidnapper's favorite shoe. I can sense it. White Vans. Ah. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, wifey. Was that funny? Yes, that was funny. I was on the path of, well, should I make an answer that involves children because you said kidnappers, or should I actually try and come up with something funny that does not involve kids? We were on the same path. I just chose a slightly different route. Ah, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Stop using the numbers on my keyboard to switch between things. Just use the mouse scroll already. I'm complaining to myself about myself for myself right now. It's necessary to the process. Don't worry about it not making a lot of sense. Most of the things I do don't particularly make a lot of sense. But that's okay. I don't need to make sense to go ahead and do something that I want to do. Just do it. Now, I do have to accept that just doing something because I want to do it without necessarily thinking it through does invite the possibility that things could go poorly. For me, particularly. And I don't really want to do that. I mean, I don't want things to go poorly for another person in my place either. That is not at all what I'm saying. It is not okay that somebody else is not doing so great because of my choices while I'm getting off without issue. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something. Oh, hello, Javi. How are you doing today? I heard a break around here somewhere. Hello? Where was that? Sounded expensive. If it was expensive, you may need to file for insurance after the fact. Don't worry, we'll fudge the numbers to make it look like you filed insurance 3 weeks ago and got approved. Don't even sweat it, boss. We're good, we're good. We've done this all the time. By which I mean, we completely followed legal guidelines set to those above us, and we are not at all breaking the rules. Ah, yes. I do have links disabled in the chat. My bad. No. It's all good, wifey. Don't even sweat it. That is what Moobot is here for. It is here to remind us how we can best use it. Pick it up. Oh, stop turning the beard off. You guys are getting too much shaved Icarus tonight. Without requesting it. I keep... I have... Okay, no, okay, yep, that one's legit. Enjoy, baby face. Go ahead, enjoy it. Oh. I have a nice computer mouse. Do I mean that it's like a super expensive brand? No, not really. I think it's just a red dragon. But the important thing about the story that I'm trying to tell is that I have a mouse that has 12 buttons on the side that I can click with my thumb, which is really cool. I thought that would be a great way to make use of hotkeys for streaming. Just go ahead and do something. Thumb key number 7. Boom, it's done. However, I did encounter a very slight issue. It is that the keys on my fancy mouse correspond with numbers on my keyboard as well. Welcome in, Lord. How are you doing today? Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you for reminding me that I have to update the throwing system to add all the new emotes. This is true. Actually, I can just do that right now. That'd only take a moment. Hold off on throwing stuff at me for a moment. Also the wife says hi. Hello, Lord's wife. How are you doing today? And I got this. Speed maneuver right now. Alright. You guys can't see the throwing system. Boom. Alright, real quick. Go jump into throwing system. Make it visible for me. Manager. Throw. Emote throw. Object customization. Emotes. Can you refresh what's there currently? Object manager, emotes. Okay, that's just call her Miss Death. Of course, Miss Death. How are you doing on this fine evening? Boom, ba-dum. Boom, 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 boom. Streaming. My emotes. This should be real easy peasy. No big deal. Okay, that one's new. That one's new. That one's new. I should do this some other time actually. Never mind. Back to the throwing scene. Minimize. Bring throwing back. Okay. She is good just relaxing in bed with her face mask on to help her skin. Oh, is it one of those hydrating face masks or one that is for and I know hydration and moisturization are a little bit similar when it comes to skincare, but I also think there's a slight difference between the two. Wait, I'm supposed to have no beard. Your time has not run up to take the beard away. You can hold on to that still. It's all good. I just forgore for a second. Just a wee little forgore. Ow. Okay. Yes. Understandable. Yes, I see. How you doing, Lord? It's been a few days. I had I had both Wednesday and Thursday off this week, which is rare for me to have both those days off. I mean, yeah, Wednesday's normally a day off. Nothing special there, but I usually do stuff on Thursday. I did take the opportunity to spend time with family for Christmas this year, so no stream. I'm good. Been playing a bit of mobile Rust. Alright, so question. Is there any major difference between mobile Rust and non-mobile Rust? I know that sometimes when they have a mobile version of the game, it's a little bit cut down or lightened a bit just to make it easier to run on the phone. So I'm curious, did they do anything with that here? Look at all that. I've never played non-mobile Rust. Oh, okay. So you are a purely mobile Rust player. Okay, gotcha. Now, just to make sure that I'm thinking about the same game that you're talking about. That's one of the survival-based games, right? Where you're in a jungle, I think. Then again, I'm playing. Oh, it's off-brand Rust. Okay. The entire it's all gone. It's all gone. Whatever we were talking about, it's not canon anymore. We are off the reservation, Lord. Who knows what's going on now? Sandbox survival. Yes. Okay, gotcha. And whoop. See. This, I'm not tearing this down yet. I have other plans for that. What do my plans include? I'll tell you about my plans. I'm not out here trying to keep my plans secret or anything. No. Okay, so it's the same as Rust, just without the name. It's called Oxide Survival Island. This feels like that old meme template. Like, mom, can we stop and get McDonald's at? It's like, but young child, we have McDonald's at home. Like McDonald's is Rust. And McDonald's' home is Oxide Survival Island. Now, as someone who's never played Rust or Oxide Survival Island, I honestly have no idea if this is an accurate analogy that I just stated. I could be entirely wrong. That happens pretty regularly, honestly. What are the plans? Yes, of course, the plans. How could I forget to tell you about the plans? So, as stated earlier, we are unable to perform a cascade on the entirety of the ship. The game mechanics will simply not allow it. Because this part over here is fully disconnected from this big, beautiful part over here by this stupid divider. And the divider will not come out. Well, I'll resume that after ad breaks are over. I could use the opportunity to stretch it out. Was I outside touching grass and playing golf for like 3 or 4 hours today? Yes, I did go out and play. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and posture check, Lord. I very much appreciate that. And some emos to the face, of course. Yes. Should not be drinking ramen broth, but it is in small doses. It is fantastic. No, see, I was outside touching grass for most of the day today, and even though I was outside touching grass and walking around and stretching, I could still use more walking and stretching now. Why, you ask? because that was then and this is now. They are two entirely separate things. Honestly, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of golf. Am I particularly good at it? No, I'm not particularly good at it. So, to the non-golf people out there, which I assume is more than not, your standard golf course has a par of 70 to 72. Now, what does that mean? Well, par is the number of strokes that it should take you to get from the tee into any given hole. So let's say you're talking about a par 4 hole. That means that you should generally have one drive or one tee shot if it's not that long of a hole. You should take one wedge shot, probably, to get you onto the green, and then 2-putt to go in. Super easy, right? On paper, yes, but you know what the big problem what the big problem is for me with golf? You have to be super repetitive, down to there should be no variation in your swing regardless of what you're doing. You should not have any kind of deviance from your swing. I should be able to put any club in your hand and you just go ahead and swing exactly the same way every single time. Welcome back from ad jail, everyone. I am talking about the difficulties of having a good golf swing, because I know this in my head. I absolutely know this in my head, but there is a massive difference between swinging a golf club properly. It's a massive difference between swinging a golf club properly and hitting a ball with your golf club. And I usually do the latter. How would that even work? Could you specify, wifey? I said a lot of things just now. Which one are you referring to? And you should look at Oxide. It's pretty fun. Swinging perfectly every time. The answer is annoyingly simple, and I'll explain what I'm talking about. All you have to do is just keep swinging correctly over and over and over again until it just becomes second nature to you. Once you get down what you should do, you just keep practicing it until you don't even have to think about it anymore. Any of the pros out there, regardless of what club you put in their hands, they all swing the same, which is why they're so good. They are damn near mechanical when they are swinging a golf club, because do you know how much time and practice they put into golf? Hours on any given day, probably. Weeks till months of their lives. They have put years into perfecting their golf swing. It just takes, once you know what you're doing, it just takes a ton of practice. That's all you have to do. Now, learning how to swing a golf club is a separate matter. There is a lot that goes into a proper golf swing. A lot of positioning, a lot of tempo. Make sure you don't swing too hard at the beginning. The club head should be not open and not closed, otherwise you're going to slice the ball and lose it and potentially hit somebody who was on the course. Not that happened today or anything. No. Previous times, sure, but not today. yes. Thank you for the reminder, Moobot. If anybody has any songs that they would like to play in the background, feel free to make use of Moobot to add those in. Oh, good. I did the first tiny cascade. I did miss the first tiny cascade, but it's a tiny one. No big deal. See, this is exactly where it would be super awesome if I had the magnet. The magnet would help so much in this situation. Just pick up everything here. Pick up everything here. It would just come down. And send it off. It's beautiful. I love the magnets. I'm thinking I need to stop progressing ships until I can unlock the magnet, actually. Is that going to take a little bit of grind and repetition? Yes. It's definitely going to take a bit of grind and repetition, but I think it's going to be worth it. Because even if my tools are not the best, the hardest part about this game right now is cleaning up after you knock everything down. It's such a damn nuisance. And it's because I don't have the good gloves or the good carry capacity. So not only do I pick things up slowly, I have to constantly be throwing into the truck. Which is okay. That's just what it's like early game. Once you unlock something better, it changes. It opens up a whole new world of possibility, and I love it. Moobot, stop lying to the people, please. We both know that you are taking requests. I find it annoying that you only accept requests from me, but, you know, we'll work with it. There we go. Okay. Now, the plan. You thought that I forgot about the plan, didn't you? Well, you would be incorrect. Ooh, Sailor Moon music. Very nice, Dapper. It's been so long since I heard this. Honestly, probably one of those online 300 anime songs of all time videos. I do like those videos, but there's definitely a lot of repetition that comes through those. Because people generally agree that some songs, just for most people, are awesome. Ooh. We also have a Dragon Ball Z song. Very nice. Where was that? Okay. Alright, so, the plan. Instead of doing what the game wants me to do, and taking out these two craneable elements, I'm not doing that. No. What I'm going to do instead is, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to cascade the entire back half of the ship. It's going to be glorious. Why would I do this? Because... Okay, I'll show you. Because if I want to take out this piece, I've got to knock out a good front of the wall. If I want to do this piece, I got to knock out another good front of the wall. And I don't want to be doing that. I want to cascade everything all together at once. It's what I prefer to do, which is very doable. So, we're going to start working towards that. It's going to take a hot second, but that's okay. I will go ahead and do it anyway, because it's really cool to watch. A little bit of effort necessary beforehand to make it happen, but that hasn't stopped me yet. On some of the medium and the large ships, they're medium and large ships. They just take more effort to get through. I'm gonna do it still, but yeah. Break. Break. Just absolutely stunning. Nobody can top this masterpiece. Ooh, damn. Old school Dragon Ball music. Let's go. There's something about these old anime songs that just scratches a very specific itch for me. I mean, they're all before my time, for sure. It's not like a nostalgia thing where I was around when they came out or anything. But they just have a certain vibe to them that just does not exist in modern anime music. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm on board with modern anime music. That's most of my playlist. However, it's different. Break. Over here. There we go. Come on. No, break that. I said break that. Thank you for breaking that. Okay, let's see. 2, 1, 2, 2. Down here. I suppose if I need to go down here to break it, I can. I'm incredibly flexible in such way. I keep frustrating myself by doing the same thing because it's just muscle memory to hit the number 2 key to switch to the sledgehammer instead of using my damn scroll wheel, so I don't do anything with my model. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, wifey. I appreciate. I'll thank you for the head pats. Oh, and thank you for the stretch and the posture check. Much appreciated. You caught me mid-hydrate, so I was unable to turn on the adorable eyes. However, I did do as requested. I did hydrate. Full healthcare package. Yes. Very much appreciated. 2. Knock down that wall. I have places to be. Did you know that, I'm trying to push it down. If you would let me, game. I know what it is I know what it is that I have to do. Woo! Coming out swinging with all the classics tonight, Dapper. Very nice. Honestly, for as popular as this song is, I actually don't know the lyrics to this one. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it for 0.3 of a second, I don't think I've ever watched Evangelion. I know most of the story of it, but I just never watched that one. Interesting. People have said to me that it's really good. Yeah, that one's always at the top of people's list in terms of it's a good anime that I recommend that you watch. Always up there on the list. But for whatever reason, I just never got around to watching it. I haven't watched it either. Exactly. Alright. We are progressing very smoothly towards a... Gonna cause my computer to choke up cascade. I hope you guys enjoy it. Actually, do I have any explosives on hand? Plenty. I got 5 explosives. Do you know how much I can do with 5 explosives? I can explode 5 different things. That wasn't a trick question or anything. Alright. How do we want to approach this? Ideally, I wanna have my seat for the cascade be right over here and just watch everything fall down here. So something further back out of sight would definitely be a better place to set the last explosive, which I'll go ahead and do. I'm very capable of such. Playing another survival game on my other phone. It's Life After. What is this one like? Honestly, I haven't really played too many survival games. I know Minecraft. Minecraft's definitely a survival game. What else is there that I played? What else is there that I know is a survival game? Let's start with that. Oh, it's post-apocalypse survival strategy. Okay, gotcha. I kind of want to tear this wall down all at once, so I need all the pieces to be broken. I tend to play a lot of survival games. Fair enough. I've gone through several playing Core Keeper right now. Ooh, very nice. I know a little bit about Core Keeper, but honestly not too much. I know that it's top down. It's 2D. I know that there's a lot of different bosses. I know there's a lot of different creatures, but the details I'm not too sure on for Core Keeper. Is there an actual objective there? No. See, Lord. Last year, I was really into simulator games. You slap a simulator game together, I'm on board with it. Recycle Simulator, I'm in. TGC Card Shop, I'm in. This one? Well, not Shipbreaker, that's a different game, but... Ship Graveyard? I'm in. Let's go. However, my interest in simulator games is a little bit weaker this year. The objective is to get back topside. Oh, it's like Terraria. I tried playing Terraria, but I could not get into that one. I'm sure I didn't give it a long enough chance to really let it show its stuff, but Steam's got that annoying 2 hours, 2 week policy, which I'm very thankful for. It's definitely saved me from a few games that I'm not gonna say I shouldn't have bought, because at the time I thought that I wanted them, but I didn't have to get stuck with a lot of games, so I'm thankful for that. Raining tears through the sky, a nightmare turning green. I don't know what it means. You tell me not to stay, but away. So I say a little prayer and then I cry. I'm running out of hope and you run out of time. I say goodbye. Goodbye, my love. After the end is where we'll meet, where there's no meaning, kicking and screaming, falling head over feet, or I'll never know. So many questions lie ahead. Is there a future, even with violence? There's only silence from the dead. Ba-ba, da-da, da-da, da-da. There we go. Sometimes the right song comes on and you've just got to jam out to it. I don't know if anyone remembers this one from back in the day, but that was absolutely an English cover from High School of the Dead. Let's see. What is the number one game for you? Number one genre for you? That's a tough one. I'll have to think about that for half a second. The story goes that you find a statue, touch it, and then you find yourself underground. Then once you activate the core, you find out that you need to kill more bosses to be able to get back topside. Okay, that makes sense. Lord, honestly, at least at the moment, I'm a space game guy. You put together a space game, whether it be EVE Online, or X4 Foundations, or what else have I done recently? I did No Man's Sky, but that was a little bit more survival-y than I expected it to be. I mean, I knew that you would get out on planets and go do stuff, but there was a lot more getting out and scavenging for resources than I expected to be in that game. Not gonna lie. I mean, I enjoyed it. I played through the main story, but I haven't gone back and checked out the new content since then. Then, once you activate the core, you find out that you need to kill more bosses. There's never-ending bosses in this game, is what I hear. What kind of game makes you fight never-ending bosses? Yes. Something like Vampire Survivor or Mega Bonk. Enemies will just keep spawning in. Don't even worry about it, it's all good. Okay, breakable. Breakable. Okay. It is almost cascade time. Now, I do have to wait for the sun to come up in-game, because it will make it look so much cooler when I do that. I'm gonna make it look super awesome. Actually, let's go around and find out where the rest of that high alloy steel is. Yes. Unfortunately, URLs are turned off in the chat, but Moobot is able to find this song if you pass in the YouTube ID for it. I can walk you through how to do that if you're curious. We're just waiting for the sun to come up. The sun will come up. Did I not just do that? It looks like... It looks like you tried to put the entire URL in, which if I had URLs allowed in the chat, it would recognize and it would work. But what you need to do is a little bit different. No, It's not time for a kaboom. It's too soon for that. No, 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 no. There's an order to these things. You can't rush beauty or perfection. That's not how this works. Dash my wood. I'm too old for all this. Fair enough. If you... Why don't you have auto mod? I do have auto mod from Twitch. It is active. It's out there. Trying to make sure that that the chat is nice. But one of the settings that I can turn on and off in my own chat is whether URLs are allowed to be posted or not. Sun's almost up. We're good. We are progressing nice and smoothly. Let us get into position. I'm pretty sure I've torn down everything necessary for this. There's just this little piece over here that's very breakable, but if I break that, it's going to break the other one, and I want to do that while I'm standing underneath it. That's not at all what I want. Turn off the light. That would make things look ridiculous. Right, can I get any higher up? It's necessary for the cinematic. Alright, so we're going to quickly trigger it and then switch back. Okay. And... Okay. Very, very close, Lord, but song request as one word, and then we should be good. Alright. 3, 2, 1. What? You're holding up the entire You didn't break along with your friend? How dare. How dare you make me look so foolish? There we go. That's all you gotta do, Lord. It's easy peasy once you know what you're doing. About damn time? Yes. As much as I hate to admit it, sometimes Moobot is rather finicky, unfortunately. Alright. Attempt number 2. Nobody saw attempt number 1. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I wasn't able to switch back to my crate fast enough, but that looked fantastic. Sorry, but that was just doing too much. I get it. I mean, Moobot is able to understand if you just say the name of the song and, like, the artist as well. It can handle that. I mean, it'll do its best with just the name. But if you have a specific video that you want to play, that's honestly the best option. Alright. Worst part of the game at the moment. Picking up all my trash. I do not appreciate having to do this. It's a necessary evil, for sure. There's a good amount of... Oh, actually, that's not that much high alloy steel. There you go. Thank you for the demonstration, Dapper. Moobot can also handle stuff like that. Alright. We pick up slowly but surely. We'll gather all the pieces. I don't know this song, but I'm enjoying this song. Just clear enough that we can go ahead and thaw this. And swap-a-doo. Take that. We'll just pick up even more stuff. Even more annoying stuff that just happens to be in the way. There we go. Ow. Hello, Arcos. How are you doing today? And slice. There we go. This song sounds pretty old, which I'm on board with, honestly. There we go. This should knock out all of the contracts that we have on this ship. Doing alright. How goes the training for your punishment stream redeem for this game? I'll show you the progress. I don't have to use my words. I can just visualize it for all you guys, which I think you'll appreciate. Running back to my house. How did I missed my house. So I don't know how I managed to miss my house, but I absolutely did. Okay, checking. So we have done, after the tutorial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are on ship number 7 at the moment. Codename the Maroon Lagoon. This was one of the first anime I ever watched. What anime is this? I don't recognize this song. We still have 1, 2. So 2 more medium ships. And then we can try tackling one of the base game. Not this one. Wait, actually all those are all Rama 1/2. Okay, gotcha. The first anime I ever watched was the original Naruto. I think that one got a lot of people, honestly. For me, it's honestly a toss-up between Bleach, and I know that Toonami way back in the day had a lot of really good stuff, but for some reason, Bo is coming up as a possibility for me. That it's very possible that may have been my first. He got it is. You gotta get us candy. Oh, I was. You get me. Miga Yatsugario. Yo. Rano Hoshina Yolani. Hell yeah, Bleach song, let's go. Fantastic. I have damn near 1,000 cash money now. But I can make more money. I can make more money by continuing the salvage. Someone say, Bleach, great timing? Yes, absolutely. Bleach is fantastic. I am on board with it. Let's go. It's a shame that it suffered from as much filler as it did way back in the day, but you know, I think everyone was getting a round of filler back in the day, so I'm not taking it personally. You gotta get us out of here. I need to practice singing Japanese songs so I can sing them better. I feel like I'm struggling a little bit right now. Which on this one, I think that's at least a little bit understandable. This one is pretty fast-paced. Yes, dog. Remember waking up at 3 a.m. at 5 years old, grabbing a bowl of cereal and sitting in front of the TV to watch Naruto? Hell yes. What a fantastic memory you have there, Lord. In all honesty, that's fucking cool. These are the moments that shape us anime people. Which, yeah, I shall share one of mine in turn. So, way back in the day, when Bleach first started appearing on Toonami, I don't remember what year it was, but it's been a good long while. I fell in love with it may have been even been this song, Asterisk. Or maybe it was the second opening. But I think it was this one. And for whatever reason, not exactly the reason actually, as a that's a fine message, Automod. Arcos, can you allow that message to come through? So, I had the brilliant idea of, can I take the camera that we have? Now, keep in mind that this was like 20 years ago, at least. So, cameras were not what they are nowadays. This was before smartphones really started becoming a thing, but we had a camera that had a little window in the back that could handle low resolution, by today's standards, videos. And because I really wanted to listen to the Bleach opening song, I stayed up and I used that little camera to record the TV playing that opening song. It was amazing. And I would rewatch that. So good. A fantastic memory. Thank you for reminding me. I woke up at 5 a.m. as a kid. This current song? Let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a Death Clock song. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Let all of the headbanging proceed. There we go. I'd just like to settle in towards this. Such a funny noise it makes whenever it breaks through that. There we go. It's already 3:30 in the morning. Holy. I mean, I could understand waking up at 3:30 in the morning, like if I need to go pee real quick, but staying up until 3:30, it's been so long since I did that. I don't think I have that in me nowadays, unless I like make special preparations. By special preparations, I mean, what do I mean by that? I would need to, I would need to eat some extra food, for sure. I would need to go ahead and have something. Maybe soda. Maybe, thinking... I'm not really big on energy drinks, honestly. Energy drinks are just kind of gross to me. "3:30 in the morning sounds like bedtime." Holy. I mean, if you're a night owl, go ahead and do you. I don't understand it personally, but you do you. Yeah, I'm definitely not picking up everything this ship has to offer. This is way too goddamn much work. I need the magnet. The magnet is absolutely a necessity before I can tackle that large ship on stream. Let's see. It's 8:30 here. Yeah, it's currently 8:30. Well, honestly, I prefer 24-hour modes when it comes to telling time. Not so much saying the number because it feels weird to say 2030. But yeah, I'm fully on board with the 24-hour clock. If we can just get everyone on board with that, I'd love that personally. I'll do that in a heartbeat. No longer do you have to worry about, well, did you mean 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? No longer do you have to worry about, is it 9 a.m. or 2100? If it's 2100, you know that it's in the middle of the night. Damn it. Don't even sweat it. In that case, it's 2031 here. Hell yeah. Let's go. First thing I do whenever I get a new phone, I immediately set it for a 24-hour mode. I don't want that AM, PM nonsense. Get that out of here. Just look at my clock and see 2032. Easy. I know that it's 8:30 p.m. But not everybody shares my sentiment on that, so we'll go ahead and just we'll keep everybody else in mind as well. I wanted to go to sleep 3 hours ago. Holy, what are you still doing up, wifey? I'm a big proponent of having a consistent bedtime, honestly. As silly as it sounds to say the words, I'm fully on board with it. Try and make sure that I'm asleep by 10, 20, 22. I try and be asleep by 22 every night. Jump and see. I can pick up the little bit of piping. I think that would give me 1022. Sometimes 1022, but ideally 2200. Ideally. Be right back? Of course. We'll be here for a while. 22 is the time I have to be at work. Oh yeah, you work nights, right? Hmm. All right. You guys just unlocked another memory for me. So, a while ago when I was down at school, I, I and I'm referring to college or university, depending on how you prefer to say it. So when I was down at school, I worked a part-time reception job on campus. Very simple stuff, just handing people mail that was behind the counter, signing out equipment like sports balls and stuff. Very simple stuff. And one time I got stuck with a late night shift on the weekend. I don't know how I managed to do this, but normally I would take open up at either 5 or 6 a.m. because they would give you 15 extra minutes of time whenever you were opening in the morning to go unlock the doors in the area that we were in. It didn't take 15 minutes to do, but they would pay you for 15 minutes. So I grabbed all of those. Which actually might be why I'm a morning person. Point being that I somehow got stuck with a late night shift. And I very clearly remember sitting at the desk, like normal, doing my thing, and next thing I know, the RAs, resident assistants, they were doing their rounds, and they came to check on me, and they found me asleep at the desk. I absolutely fell asleep while working a night shift. I mean, luckily, nothing happened, but still, that was... I think that was the last time I took a night shift voluntarily. You guys are unlocking a lot of memories for me tonight. I don't normally think about this stuff. Understandable? I know, right? As someone who wakes up early in the morning, staying up late at night is not really something that I do well. I gave it my best, and I think they know that it happened because they didn't schedule me to work nights anymore. There we go. Auto sort, absolutely worth it. Go ahead. Go ahead and auto sort. I don't mind. Perfect. Okay. Now, the important part. I don't think we can do the crane yet. You know, in the Roman legions, your fellow legionnaires would beat you to death for that kind of dereliction of duty. This is true. I'm very lucky that I was not a Roman, I was not a Roman legionnaire that fell asleep during my shift. At least that I remember.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
Spending time counting every little mistake, knowing it's always easier to know. Don't have to spend your life looking back.
Hello, क्या आप tools खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Do this over and over again. Wish it away. The past is the past, it'll never change. That was before, this is now, and when you have a chance to make it better if we try. Oh, but I will not endanger one more friend. You're free to do the things you want, but listen, so am I. I made my choice and now I'm making mine. Go where you need to. No, I won't leave you. I'll follow you like morning follows night. You can run through your knees, through One thing I won't do is to leave you go alone to face the fun. Hard to know where to turn when your life's a disaster.
नमस्ते
Trying to start all over again.
फिर मिलते हैं my friend
So much pain, so much time that just feels wasted. We could never, never make up for it. Life's not a game you can play to get even. We all make mistakes, but we need to be learn to learn. I know where you need to stray. Forgiving yourself is the only way. Just look at it. The day is gone. I know you think you're being selfish, but you're wrong. I will refuse to risk another's pain. Yeah. The pain is when you shut me out and take off on your own. No matter what, but never walk alone. Sometimes the right song comes out and you just gotta sing along to it. Now what I was debating was, do I want to grind a ship that I've already done before to try and focus on the crane upgrade, or do I just go for it and we'll just deal with it as it happens? I'm just gonna go for it for now. We'll figure it out as it comes up. No big deal. It's all good. Alright, now. This is a big honkin' ship. Is it the biggest honkinest ship? No. There are plenty of bigger honker ships. No, I won't need you or follow you like morning follows night. You can run through your needs too. One thing I won't do is to leave you go alone to face the fun. Now we're only working with a medium ship, so it shouldn't be too difficult to pop everything that we've got going on here. Does it take a little bit of effort? Yeah. But, you know, that just kind of comes with the territory. We're not gonna overthink these things. You. Be gone from my sight. Be picked up by the crane. I sidestepped a little bit too hard. That's sidestepped too hard, and we fell down right on our Tokus. Too much stuff. And boop. And there we go. Be gone. Get out of my sight, you. I do not desire to look at you. I have so many things to pick up with the crane here. It would really be helpful if my crane was upgraded, but I can't upgrade my crane because I need the resources to, and it takes time to upgrade to get the resources needed because my crane is not a high level. It's a goddamn catch-22 over here. You know what the solution is to it? Quit your bitching and just do the work. Plain and simple. That's really all it takes. Just One ship at a time, one bolt at a time, and you'll get there. Have you read Catch-22? I have not. I'm aware of Catch-22 being a phrase. I'm pretty sure that... Wasn't there a movie along the lines of Catch-22 as well? It might have had a slightly different name, though. It's one of my favorite books, and yes, they made the book into a movie at least once. Oh, okay. I mean, I know that a lot of movies have books as their source material, but I didn't know that Catch-22 had a book as its source material. Interesting. Come on now, Crane. I told you to pick that up. What are you still doing not picking it up? Are you trying to disobey me? How naughty of you. I can't handle levels of insubordination like this. Except from chat. Chat can be insubordinate. But that's different. That's not at all the same as a ship and my own crane being insubordinate. How dare. It's not a book that translates well into a movie. I don't recommend the movie. Read the book. Yeah. From what I remember about the movie, I can imagine that it would be better to just read the book instead. I mean, I think that's the thing that a lot of people... let me put my words together real quick. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. That just because media is successful in one form doesn't mean that it's going to translate well to other media forms. Catch-22, good example. You know what else is a good example off the top of my head? I have a feeling, unless I'm mistaking it with something else, that people did not like the original Dune movie. Or was it the Dune book that they didn't like? Am I mixing this up with something? I do that all the time. Maybe it was just a friend who said they didn't like the movie. Because they were really into the book. I love the original Dune. The original Dune... Yes. The David Lynch Dune movie from the 80s was controversial. I think there were polarizing opinions on it. I think you either really liked it or you really didn't like it. Oh. We're gonna have to deal with steam pipes in this ship. Ooh, that's a headache to deal with. I don't want to do that. But okay. Let me get somewhere cool real quick. I'm just getting... There we go. That is a good spot for it. I will pause right there. Stretch it out a little bit. Okie dokie. Fantastic. Okay, so we will resume the Dune discussion after the ad break is over. I want people to be there for that. Now, things are progressing in this game very smoothly. We will absolutely reach our goal of doing a large ship, maybe even a little bit sooner than expected. Doing one of these these full length or more than 1 hour session of this game are definitely helping us progress towards our goal. Now, it is important to note that what's the thing? That we are going to need to do a little bit of grinding to update our tools and such before we can successfully tackle that, because oh, you can't hear me properly. Okay, then I pause the music, or I can just wait until I am the microphone is back inside of my mouth. Either way is optional. The important thing is we're going to have to do an amount of grinding before we can actually tackle a large ship in this game, because we haven't decided what it means to do a large ship in this game. Like, does it just mean that I have to complete the 3 contracts on it? Do I have to 100% clear the ship? Can I just blow stuff up and pick up the remains? What does it mean to do the large ship? And I'm not trying to be funny over here or anything. We just haven't discussed the details of it yet, but we will discuss them. It's getting close to the point where we're gonna have to tackle one of those. The big problem at the moment is I just don't have the money in game to be able to afford one of them yet. Welcome back from ad jail, everyone. Like I was saying, we are getting close to the point where, yes, welcome back. We are getting very close to the point in this game where, is Alien Isolation tomorrow? Yes. I am starting off Alien Isolation at the regular time tomorrow. It's happening. The game went on sale. I picked it up for $10. I've just gotta install it, make sure that it starts up, but it's happening. Get excited, everyone. Sometimes my cat sounds like a grown-ass man snoring. The cat got to sleep before you did? Or is the cat just making a snoring noise while awake to annoy you? I'm curious about this now. Why'd my little question mark turn? I didn't want the question mark to turn on. No, she's sleeping. Oh, what a little cutie pie. They left and said, baby dry, he left his home. It's like behind, runs on like a rocket inside. So strap yourself to do the rocket now, rocket now. Gotta take 5. Pray that you'll make it now, make it now. But no, if you don't fly, so strap yourself into the rocket now, rocket now. Friends right by your side, oh, shut up and you close your eyes. Dreams burning like a rocket inside. Oh, a chain link fence? Why do you want to keep me out of the ship? How am I gonna salvage it if you bully me like this? Right, so continuing the discussion, I'm not sure what the goal is when I do the large ship on stream. Off the top of my head, I could see you complete the 3 contracts, you're done, regardless of how much of the ship is remains. Or step number 2, you have to completely pick up every single piece of the ship and salvage 100% of it. Unless someone has another option. Mm, because we're approaching the point where we have to start planning out when I can do that. For the most part, I'm a few upgrades and the in-game money short of being able to actually do that stream. We're getting close though. Just gonna take a little bit of grinding. Nothing special. Take apart and box up the entire ship, but use auto salvage. Oh, thank God I don't have to do manual salvage. That thing is awful. Can you imagine how, like, 20% of the stream would just be doing the manual salvage, the manual sorting for that. Oh, that would suck. Okay, if that's what people want to see, that would be evil. Even Khan wouldn't require that of you. That could be a punishment in of it, all on its own, without anything else ahead of time. So, at the moment, on a medium ship, my hammer takes 2 shots to get through any nail. Not that big of a deal on a medium ship, but a large ship definitely has more, how should you say, health or durability to each of those rivets, which means that if I didn't upgrade my hammer before attempting this, it could easily take 3 to 5 hits per rivet. And you see how many damn rivets there are on any given ship? That's just inefficient. Plain and simple, inefficient. I can't do that. So we definitely have to upgrade the hammer, if nothing else. I don't know how much besides the hammer we need to upgrade. It would definitely make a big difference if I have the magnet on the crane, but that would absolutely require a bit of grinding just to get the money and resources for that, because the crane is a fairly expensive upgrade. See you. I'm here for the magic. Always thinking through and through. Storming just feel like forever and ever. I gonna be in your arms, babe. So close, and it's you and I believe and I'm. Ah, there we go. Go ahead, Mubot. Fire it up. No instruments. This is only vocals? Ooh. Isn't that similar to Pentatonics? I think that's the name of them. And oh, it bounced off the rim? How disappointing. I think so. I know of them, but don't know much about them. I honestly don't know much about Pentatonics either. I'm aware that they exist, and I'm pretty sure they're all vocals. Nope, I've been wrong before. It happens pretty regularly, honestly. toilet. I don't know what this is, but I like I like this. Ooh. Who left this ship so messy? What? Why am I having to come in and pick up somebody else's mess like this? I mean, they're paying me to come pick up somebody else's mess, but this just seems mess to excess. Honestly, I don't know what kind of animal they have over here making all this mess, but you know, the paycheck's pretty good, so I'm not going to turn it down. There we go. All right. One side clear. I don't think there's even anything on the floor that's worth looking into. So I can see what's behind that wooden door. Is it useful? Plastic bottles. It wasn't useful. It didn't. Okay. Was not useful, but they made me do all that work anyway. Okay. Fine. That's okie dokie. I'm not even concerned about it. Nuh-uh. We're good. One, two. Easy peasy. There we go. I like those. I like that volume level a little bit better. I think that's more in line with what MoveBot is delivering to you guys. Heaven, please sing for me a song of a life. Heaven, take me by dreams tonight. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. There we go. Alright. Now all we have to worry about is that. How did I miss such an easy toss? Ow. Okay. The floor. I of course need to tear up the floor. How could I even consider leaving such a filthy floor unattended? This is not what I do. No. I come in here and clean up all the damn time. They bring me very dirty ships. Oh, thank you, wifey. Two, one, two. Easy, easy. Alright, now I'm attempting a very simple cascade over here, just oh, that didn't go over very well. Okay. All that I need to do is make sure that we just drop everything in this front section straight to the ground. Don't even sweat it. It's all good. There's just something about the rhythmic hitting of these. It just feels good. Oh. Well, okay, I didn't think that was going to count, but yeah, sure. No complaints, works for me. Do you extend the max length of the song? How long is it now? It should still only be 7 minutes. 420 seconds? I did allow a single song to come through from Axis that was like 7.5 minutes, because he said it was from an album that he got for Christmas, but it's still 7 minutes. The moments are tragic, wandering souls they fall along the way. Down. And ever, I gotta be in your eyes, babe, so close. And it's you and I believe it, so close. Far away, I say for your love, I'll hold on. Heart beating when the rain is falling on my soul. Rest me with your in my light, will you be my strength? Promise you won't let me go home. Never betray any hand I'll take. What's gonna be and so close. And it's you and oh, there we go. Little tiny baby cascade. Nothing too crazy going on there. That's a nice, easy one. On is all. Caress me with your sweet lullaby. Close, so close. It's you and I believe it, so close. Before away, I say for your love, I'll hold on. Beaming on the ring. All is all. Caress me with your Oh, come on now. That's not where trash goes. The trash goes in a truck. Don't you even think about why this truck never seems to fill up any more than this. That's hardly important. Just know that it could carry as much as I want in it. Honestly, it would be pretty mean if this game said there's a maximum limit of stuff you could put in your truck before you have to go sort it out. Maybe that could be a hardcore mode down the line. Easy. And... oh, come on now, Moobot. We're not here to discriminate against songs just because they have a low number of views. I want to play it anyway. I got you. And Moobot is cooperating. Beautiful. It's almost blasphemy, though. So much is cut out of this song to make it the short version. Oh. Did they have to make a clean version for some reason? I would assume that a lot would be lost from a Metallica song if you did that. Come on now, just pick up the door frame. It's not locked into position or anything. You've got this, my guy. It's just a little door frame, nothing to get too worried about. Playing a short version literally hurts me, but it's better than nothing. I could see that. I mean, I'm somewhat particular when it comes to that kind of stuff. Depending on what it is, I could very easily take up the... If it's not the full proper version, just don't bother. But there are definitely some things where, okay, good enough. That's plenty. We don't have to make it perfect. It's good enough as it is. And you? And you. Beautiful throw. And grab. I'm so greedy for this battle. I'm gonna take it all. And there's nothing that the game can do to stop me. I mean, if it decides to crash again, that'll definitely show me. But I think we're gonna be okay tonight. I think we will not have a crash. So slow. I gotta upgrade my blowtorch. There we go. Plenty, yeah. Back from the bathroom. Welcome back. You want me to break this little tiny fence? Don't worry, I can break this little tiny fence. That's hardly noticeable to someone of my caliber. Oh, what? This goes past the section divider? Okay. Not fantastic to find out. I agree, but we're still okay. It's fine. It's all good. Another classic song? Excellent. Thank you for sharing. You take me to the top. What I require is at the top of this. Ridiculous. Listen to the lyrics very closely. Honestly, I'm gonna have to raise the volume on my side if I even want a chance of hearing this. It's just one long running innuendo, but done so smoothly. Oh, I got you. I mean, if done well, that kind of stuff can definitely be funny. But if done poorly, it's just... eh. Slap. Pop. What? The door is too much for me to carry? Don't you know that I am strong, man? I can carry so many things in this game without ever getting tired. Hmm. And... ooh. Did I riz? Did I riz unconsciously? This has been known to happen. It's not too much of a surprise to me that I rizzed you guys up while I was not paying attention. It's just once you get your riz levels high enough, it's simply a possibility that you have to consider, and sometimes even precautions are needed. You gotta warn people before that just pops out of nowhere. And this is one level too low. I want to be up here. Take my thing. Quit playing games with me, Crane. I know that you can handle a queue. Just get on with it. That could be useful, though. And slam dunk. Easy. Alright, so we are definitely running low on time tonight. I did mention that it's gonna be a ever so slightly shorter stream because we had a delayed start, but you know, We're gonna see if we can get just a little bit more done here. I'm gonna go downstairs. I kind of did that already. I looked to the side here. I didn't notice any stairs to a lower deck, so we're just gonna have to go find them. We'll grab all the goodies that we can before we make it out of here. Mm. Mm-hmm. Here? Oh, a steamadoo. That would be very important to clear up. I could have quite a bit of trouble if I don't properly take care of that. Why is the broom in the toilet? That just seems unsanitary. What are you even thinking, game? Are you even thinking? I'm not even sure that you are. Oh. Okay, yep. I am very familiar with the Jack Sparrow song. Alright, I'm gonna listen to the Jack Bolton song, and then we're gonna raid out. Is that better? Thoughts now, baby, roll with us. Take a neck. Hold it down. Oh, like it gives a fuck. So difficult to balance. Get shot. This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, a pirate so brave on the seven seas. Mystical quest to the Isle of Tortuga, raving like sway in the ocean breeze. Yeah, that was kind of weird that we're back in the club, buying up the boss of the groupie shorts, Kira Knightley, and I'm the top gonna keep it off that like a #1 star, Jack Sparrow. Watch Mr. Nice Guy, I'm gonna fuck you twice, God. Up and I'm with the love. Back to the good about raving like born. He yearned for adventure. Oh, Captain Jack, give a hand what for? He's the pauper of the surf, the jester of Tortuga, Raymond Jones' locker, like the star. Air and say hell yeah, come on, Captain Jack, Johnny Depp, Baby Jones, Giant Squid. Gonna need to focus up with another thing. Life is a box of chocolates, and my name is Forrest Gump. I have the sharpest tool in the shed. I gave Jenny all my love. Comedy, babe. Aaron Brockovich is my name. And you can call me Scarface, snorting mountains of cocaine. This is the tale of Tony Montana, the tale of the way I made love. John's wife, Luga, just old times of pussy, just waiting to get fucked, just waiting to get fucked. Ah. What a fantastic ending. God damn. I think of all the Lonely Island songs, Jack Sparrow is probably #1. Pretty and by a wide margin. And I could sing along to pretty much all of that songs. I mean, there were some of the Lonely Island parts where it's been a while since I was a little bit rusty on those, but it wasn't too bad, I think. So that seems like a pretty good place to stop for tonight. See if I can find somebody I can raid out to. Let's try somebody new. We got ourselves a singer. Oh, I like stream. I like seeing on stream. I enjoy that. Let's see, pick some random VTuber. I'm okay. I don't remember who I raid out to, but that's singing on stream. Yes, sure. Why not? Well, here's a random person I'm pretty sure I've never raided out to. I'll take you, my good sir. Just copy the name. Go over here. Click the Rate 'em a Do button. Search. And there we go. And tomorrow, Alien Isolation? Yes. Tomorrow will definitely be Alien Isolation. New random person. I choose you to raid. Okay. So, what's the raid message? What would be a good raid message? See. I think we need to do something with Lonely Island and Jack Sparrow. Honestly, that that I appreciate the enthusiasm, wifey, but that's uh, let's see. Ba 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 ba. I'm drawing a blank. I'm okay to do what you did, wifey, but let's cut down on the number of those. Just three. Three is good. I don't wanna spam random people's channels. One, two, three. Oh shit, did they just go offline? No, they didn't. Oh, we're almost out of time. Alien Isolation tomorrow. Get excited. And thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Goodbye.